seen anything like that.
Wide right.
Little roller up along first. Behind the bag. It gets through Buckner. Here comes Knight, and the Mets win it.
Oh, the band is out on the field. He's going to go in the end zone. He's going to go in the end zone. The Bears have won. The Bears have won. Oh, my God. You believe in miracles?
It's the Davey Mac Sports Program, where we talk to sports and other stuff, like animals. You know, there's almost no difference between an otter and a beaver except diet. An otter prefers to eat fish, while a beaver will suck my dick down whole. I'm Roy Harder, I'm on mescaline, and here's your host, Mr. Eastside, David McDonald, everybody.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Did you say you were on mescaline?
I did, didn't I?
Did you say that?
I did say that, didn't I?
And so that's okay with you to be on mescaline for the live Davey Mac Sports Program from the Dojo of Comedy in Morris Plains, New Jersey. He's on mescaline. He's saying inappropriate things about otters and beavers. And we have a very busy and fantastic show. And I am extremely excited because we have been in this space now for a few episodes.
Oh, yeah.
Every single episode, getting rave reviews, feeling better and better each and every week. Bobby Tamburo, thank you. Roy Harder, thank you. And today, joining the show, ladies and gentlemen, Bronx Johnny of High Society Radio. The longest running podcast in podcast history, according to Johnny.
No kidding.
According to Johnny, that is.
Oh, okay. All right.
He claims 18 years. What is it now?
24.
24 years.
Wow.
It's like Goldberg's undefeated streak in WCW. You know, he was like 40-0 like last week, and then somehow next Monday he's like 82-0.
I think they gave him a couple extra for Hanukkah.
Oh, bam! And you are here representing High Society Radio.
Yeah.
One of the legendary podcasts of all time. Who are your other two co-hosts?
Chris from Brooklyn.
Chris
and,
from Brooklyn.
Pepper Hicks.
And Chris Pepper Stanley.
I know that guy.
Wow. And when's the last time you talked to those guys?
Last week.
Last week.
Yeah.
Oh.
When you did a show. Did an episode. Very nice.
I feel like I'm in court because you're so high up.
Yeah, David likes to be the highest man in the
That
room.
comes later.
So we're
Today, Johnny, for the first time in quite some time, I am going to put you under a thing that we have called Interrogation. It's intense, but the idea is to get to know who Bronx Johnny is. You know, get to learn a little bit about Bronx Johnny and what decisions he would make in the world of life. Okay, and sports. Speaking of that,
Just real quick, Johnny,
Yes.
you really got to eat that mic, buddy.
I run all
Johnny,
the way in there. Just
Yeah,
right
right
in
in
eat
there.
it.
All right.
And
Nice
pot,
and
can
deep.
we pot his ass up?
There you go. It's good.
Can you? Yeah.
Better?
That's much better.
There you go.
Yeah.
Eat that mic.
Yeah.
Eat it. Let's go. Come on.
We're not High Society Radio. We have
You know, we
low
actually
society microphones.
we have standards on the
Yeah.
Davey Mac Sports Program. We're not, three booze brain and potheads, just sitting around fucking talking about Swank Magazine, which has been defunct for 18 years, and yet this is their whole show. All they do is review pornographic magazines. Were you aware of that?
I was not
That's
aware
the
of
whole.
that.
That's how they got the name High Society.
It makes perfect sense.
I
too.
remember High Society magazine being the first place I saw a Lesbo 69
Oh, no
between
kidding.
two blondes. And I'm like, this is great. This is a lot better than National Geographic.
I figured you more for a black tail kind of guy.
I had some of those.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
God. I had all kinds.
Did you get in the penthouse later
Yeah.
in life?
No.
or-
I didn't like anything that was too classy.
No,
So you went
Penthouse
with
is
High
fucking
Society, which is it's why it's perfect for the name of your podcast, because that was really sleazy, just like your show.
Appreciate it.
Cherry. That was another one. Swank.
Oh,
Yeah.
These are the good ones.
yeah.
Playboy and Penthouse, you were just like, fuck you guys.
And then you get
For
the,
trying to be classy.
and then you used to get the 3-packs. Remember when they would put?
Hell yeah, I
they would-
remember that.
They would slide in that one.
And later in life,
Yeah.
just before UJizz, all my three favorite websites, UJizz, Pornhub, and YouPorn.
You didn't like X Hamster?
What?
You didn't like X Hamster?
What's that one?
I'm not
It's
into
a
the
porn
animal
site.
thing.
It's just they call it X-Hamster. I don't know why.
I'm going to check it out. I always need
I think it's
a
probably
new
like
search
Richard
box
Gere or
to look up the same, 5 porn stars.
This might not be,
You know.
ex-hamster. This sounds kind of bestiality, David.
Am I going to be fucking doing bestiality over here,
No,
Johnny?
no.
You trying to set
it's
up the
on
Dave
level.
man?
No,
You're
it's-
trying to fucking Pete Townsend my ass? The
No, it's
FBI
on
breaks
a
into my
level.
fucking house? What were you doing over there? I'm going to have to say this fucking guy, this Ecuadorian from the Bronx, fucked my ass up. Not Puerto Rico or Colombia
No,
or
no,
anything.
no.
Ecuador.
Ecuador, that's
Did
where
you?
it comes from.
Yeah. Now, where's El Salvador? Is that a country or is that somewhere?
It's a country. I don't know
Okay.
where it is exactly.
All right.
Central America.
For
There you
some
go.
reason, I always thought El Salvador was in Ecuador.
No.
So you're saying that that's wrong?
Yeah, that's
I
right.
failed
They
geography,
wish
John.
They were there.
Yeah. I was not good at geography, math, and science. English or literature or anything with words.
Yeah.
Dave Man was, I got a fucking 800 on my SATs in verbal.
Whoa.
Don't ask me about my
Big
math.
brain on Brad.
Yeah,
over
it's
here.
pretty good,
They
David.
penalized me minus 200 for my math. So yeah, I went down to 600 on my SATs because of the math.
Don't you get 5 for your name?
Johnny, we have some sports to talk about.
Yeah, you got it.
All right, but we will be putting you under interrogation. And also, Sports Robot is back from his disastrous appearance last week, where he was.
killed it.
What?
I liked what he had to say. It seemed like he had some coherent points for once.
Sports Robot was supposed to talk about the Jets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Roy and I's new segment, Jerking with the Jets. Jerking with the Jets.
Check in with the Jets. Come on, Johnny. Come on. Check in with the Jets. Come on, Johnny boy. Come on. Yeah, that's it.
Anyway, he was supposed to talk about the fucking Jets. The whole thing was about Earl Douglas. I don't know if you know about the controversy. We're done with the controversy for now. Okay, the Earl Douglas Davey Mac controversy, which was insane that it reared its ugly head for the first time in
But
like
you guys
16
are,
years.
You guys are good now, right? Like, it's not nothing weird.
On my end, we are.
He's
I
your
haven't
only-
heard from
he's
him.
your only black friend. You know this, right? After me.
No, I have one of the Ron Fez interns and I, Uzi, stay together. We still stay in contact, believe it or not.
All right.
His name is Uzi.
I gave him that name.
God.
Some would say that wasn't the greatest name for. It's an intern. You give nicknames, all right? Bronx Johnny,
Guilty.
Pepper. I'm responsible for all this shit.
Made so many
Uzi,
names. Uzi.
the only African American fucking intern was named Uzi. Anyway,
Can I just say, I feel like by the time I became an intern, Dave, you kind of got lazy with the nicknames.
Bobby the intern.
Intern Rob.
Intern Robert. Yeah, I was out. Listen, here's the deal. Robert just brings up something, and so we're going to capitalize real quick plug in before we go into the sports talk. Episode 3 of Davey Mac's Tales from the Satellite, now available on Patreon.com.
Nice.
That's Patreon.com/EastsideDave. Tales from the Satellite's going to be where I talk about my nearly 10-year career on Ron and Fez, O&A, special delivery starring Sam and Dave in the Davey Mac Sports Program. And episode 3 was about the Earl incident where he choked me live on the air.
That's right. I remember, David.
Strangled me. Strangled my ass. So we talk about all of the events that led up to that very notorious moment.
Yeah.
And then, we discuss it. We break it down. We have a lot of fun. It's a fantastic episode. We've done 3. All 3 have been great in getting rave reviews. If you want to be a part of it, patreon.com/EastsideDave. There, that's that. Now, here's the bottom line. I told Robert this.
Yeah.
I'm into this brand new show, John.
What is it?
You know what it's called? The Ultimate Fighter. And it's
It's been around a while.
it's a
Yeah,
it's a
they
show
brought it back, Yeah.
about people, Roy, who fight.
Oh, no kidding.
And yeah,
It's an
inside
interesting
it's an
octagon.
8-sided square. What is it?
An octagon.
An octagon.
Yeah.
I call it an 8-sided square. And the show, Ultimate Fighter, is it's like a reality series.
Yeah, I'm very
and then it's like MTV, but then at the end they all have to fight in the 8-sided square. And I'm loving this fucking shit.
I never liked that they make them live together. They're highly aggressive. I just let them live in a van outside or some shit.
Well, they got to do the MTV thing, you
I
know.
mean, nobody even watches MTV for that anymore. Like, not that.
I still do.
For fucking reality fight shows?
he does. Yeah.
No, but when my friend comes over,
Yeah.
my friend Jason comes over, and at noon on some Fridays,
Yeah.
and we have like a 15, 16 IPA drinking session.
Oh, my God.
We go to like Real World, circas 92, 93. I'd say 91 to 97 is our Real World wheelhouse. I love a good old-fashioned reality show, especially a Real World type of
You think
setup.
you could have pulled it off being on a show like that?
No!
You don't think you could have been on Real World?
No, I would have been kicked off the show in 48 hours.
People would have loved you. Like, yo, that drunk back there, he's a good
Not
guy.
the rest of the house. They would have voted me out.
You would have been
I would have
crying.
I would have been the first person evicted.
Guaranteed.
And that's not even
No.
Big Brother either. That's like if I was living in the Jersey Shore house. Snooki would have voted to evict me.
No, you
I would have been
Big
like, this ain't even Big Brother. How you have voted to evict my ass?
You know, yo, where's Davey Mac? You just at the bar slumped, and then somebody has a bad day, you listen and you cry with him like Davey Mac's all right.
Yeah, I am all right.
That's what you do.
You know how many times I brought you and Pepper out for drinks at PJ Carney's, and it was all on my money?
Yeah, like 9
How about
times.
throwing me some fucking booze my way?
Actually,
you two cheapskates.
I gotta tell you, Johnny just bought me lunch over here at the Dojo
did.
He
Comedy.
bought you lunch?
He sure did.
What the fuck, man? You haven't bought me lunch in my entire life, Johnny.
I bought you lunch one time. I bought you a
Never.
sandwich from home. I'm like, yo, we'll split the sandwich there. You didn't like it.
Shit. All I did was give him and Pepper a fuck ton of Yankee tickets
You
and
gave
a
me
fuck
one.
ton of free jacket. Won
You gave
my
me-
ass,
You gave me
John.
2 tickets for one game that I was late for when you fucking gave it to me. The game started
Why
at
were you
1.
late?
Because you told me, yo, come over at noon. I don't have nobody else. Like, sure. Yeah, you lived in Brooklyn. I got there like about 1:12. I missed the national anthem.
You got there at what time?
I got to the game by like 3. They didn't let me in. The
Wait, you
tickets
got
were
to
worth
my
it.
house at 1 o'clock.
About 1:15, 1:20.
Whose fault is that? It's a
You
1
called-
o'clock game.
You called me at noon saying I can't get rid of these tickets.
Oh,
I said, fuck.
Well, David, I think
skip that part.
that one's on you, buddy.
Yeah.
Okay. You left that part out, David.
I didn't remember that part.
You're like,
He
goddamn-
fucking forgot that part.
The best part is like De Niro and Goodfellas. He opens the door in his fucking robe. And you knew I was coming.
That is true.
What the fuck are you doing?
It was noon, and it was a Sunday. I'm waking up, so I got my De Niro robe on, and I give him the 2 tickets, and I go, don't forget about who was nice to you, you son of a
what you
bitch.
said was like, don't forget we gave you your first jacket. You're like, I work
That's
for the
right.
team.
Well, he was the same thing.
Yeah, I'm
But
like,
I
I've been to a
legitimately
couple
did that,
games.
right? I legitimately acted like an asshole to give him the tickets
No.
and then remind him, don't forget who
Yeah.
did this for you.
I felt like fucking Charlie Brown on that train ride back home. Like, why the fuck did I go?
I've done that to Roy. We saw Roger. We've seen 2 shows. GNR and Roger Waters audition.
Big
Nice.
shows. Yeah.
And when I'm with, I got Roy into fucking GNR. I go, don't you fucking forget about who did this, you motherfucker. Huh? Wait, isn't that Billy Bats Day?
It's
Weren't
Billy
you
Bats
saying
Day.
so?
Yeah.
What is Billy Bats Day?
That's when he goes into the club and they beat the shit out of him. After the
June
shine box.
11th.
1973, maybe?
Jesus Christ. They whipped the shit out of him.
They beat that boy hard.
All he had to do was have a nice time at the party.
Yeah.
He didn't. He was the one who got fresh. Ironically. He's accusing Joe Pesci of being fresh. He got fresh.
Yeah, he did a little bit.
As far as I can recall, I always wanted to be a gangster. But it was a beautiful day that day.
Yeah.
All the people were there.
Yeah.
You had Bronx Johnny,
Yeah.
Chris from Brooklyn, Chris Stanley.
Yeah.
All 3. They wouldn't know that they'd be whacked within 12 months.
Wow, that's fucking
And high
great to hear.
society would be dead. Once
Jesus
and for
H.
all. God bless you. I'm Henry Hill.
Did I miss
And
a
God
rose
bless
show?
America. I don't
Oh
know
my
why
God.
Henry Hill decided to
Yeah.
end it like a president.
He's fucking dead, right? He died, right?
He just
He
died.
just died.
Just died.
Just died recently?
Yeah, he just
You know what?
died.
5 points, you son of a bitch, for knowing that.
Huh.
5 points.
Could have sworn he did Chaz Palminteri's podcast, which is phenomenal. I don't know. if
I've
you
never
ever watched it.
heard it.
He's just doing his character from a Bronx Tale. That's all he does. on there.
Sonny.
Yeah.
He's,
That's all. He's
Is that for real?
Yeah.
He really just does his character.
Wait, Sonny from Bronx Tale
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah, it's
I'm
hysterical.
In.
I
I'm
love
in.
it.
Why didn't you tell me
was-
about this earlier?
Yeah, I should have just texted you, hey.
I gotta drive fucking 9 hours from. I'm in this state.
Yeah.
But I guess I finally recognized that I might be closer to Philly. The Jersey Shore The part of the Jersey Shore where I'm from
Yeah.
might be a smidgen closer to Philly or it's certainly closer to New York than it is North Jersey.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus.
It's a nice little small town. It's like
I-
Rambo 1 out here and shit.
I ain't
You're
complaining.
fucking Rambo. You just want some fucking pancakes.
Rambo what? Do you know the name of the movie?
First Blood.
Another 5 points.
There you go. I watched that
You're on
movie.
fire.
I love that movie.
Oh, yeah? What color headband?
Red.
Another 5.
Oh.
What's Rambo's first name?
John.
Another 5.
God damn. Right?
What was the name of Rambo 3?
Why am I in this place? I don't fucking know.
It was Rambo 3, minus 75 points. You lose all your points. You would have had it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the easiest one.
Who played the sheriff in Rambo 1? Anyone?
Brian Denny.
Billy Bob Thornton.
That's Brian Denny.
That's it. He got it.
I worked for that dude for like
Fucking
3 months. Really rough guy. I loved him.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
Brian Dennehy?
At the
Dennehy
Marriott.
you worked for?
Yeah, he worked. He was staying at the Marriott Executives. I can stay at now. I don't work for them no more. I did security there, and he was staying with us. It's a private residential place.
Yeah.
Mad fucking cool. Hard drunk. Like
Yeah.
to talk a lot of shit on the elevator on the way up. Didn't mind farting in front of people.
Yeah.
Good dude.
They cast the
He
perfect
went
Chris
to-
Farley dad in Tommy Boy when they cast Brian Dennehy.
He went to my
Right,
high
I
school,
love
actually.
him. Yeah.
I met him, too, actually. He's
Now,
a very nice guy.
ever see the
Almost.
Brian Dennehy movie FX, where it's about a movie special effects guy
Heard of it.
who has to help the cops catch a serial killer?
Yes, actually.
It fucking rules.
I remember
At
that.
least it ruled when I was 10. I literally haven't seen it since. But I'm going to now. FX, that's the name of the movie. Robert, do you have the Conor McGregor video? Roy,
Yes.
last night in the Miami Heat, Denver Nuggets, or was it Friday? I think it was Friday.
Friday night.
In the Miami Heat Denver Nuggets game, they decided to have Conor McGregor, the UFC fighter, and that is why I got into the UFC, only because I went from a 30 for 30 documentary about the American Gladiators,
Oh, I love
which
that
I
shit. That shit
fucking
was
love.
great.
Did you see that?
That shit was awesome.
That's one of the best 30 for 30s they've done in the last 3
Do
years.
you think the
It's
creator?
great.
I think the creator killed a couple of those gladiators. She was a fucking crazy.
I know.
That guy
But
was nuts.
that 30 for 30 went
Yeah.
into UFC Ultimate Fighter.
Okay.
Nice.
And so that's how I watched it. And I watched it's Conor McGregor versus some other guy I never heard of. And their fighters have to fight each other. But Miami Heat had him on the
Uriah Faber was his name.
Uriah Faber,
Yeah.
right? That was his. He's back again though.
Yes, yes.
But I just watched that season. I told you I'm literally binge watching seasons. I'm gonna be like the #1 source for UFC by
nice.
2 Fridays from now.
Then me and you
Okay.
will go head to head, David, because
Yeah.
I'm quite the source on that.
Now it's half court. It's halftime.
Yep.
They invite Bernie,
Bernie.
the Miami Heat mascot, because he's on fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's like a flame or something.
That's crazy.
And Conor McGregor was there because he was promoting a new spray that he has they say if he sprays it on you, you heal.
Oh, okay.
You know, he's a UFC guy.
Yeah.
And I've seen that before in soccer, right? Haven't you seen the fucking pussy-ass soccer player hurt his shin and they're spraying it?
Yeah, with the cold spray.
Cold spray. So Conor McGregor has a new cold spray. So I guess the idea was Conor McGregor is going to punch Bernie the Miami Heat mascot.
the flaming.
Yeah. And then do the spray, except he sent the fucking mascot to the hospital. For real. The guy who played the mascot had to go to the ER. Check this out. This is great. Look at this 1-2 punch. Ready? He gets Bernie with a nice left. Bam! And then, boom! That second one.
That's when put him in the hospital.
Did you see that second one?
Yeah.
Brutal.
Play it from the top.
Did he take his head off?
That second one just was literally, we're talking about Goodfellas. That might as well have been Pesci and De Niro. Bam! And then the second one, boom!
Yeah. The guy's like, yo, I'm fucking hurt, man.
Holy shit, that's funny to
And
me.
that's some force, because that shit, those mascot heads got some good cushioning in there.
Yeah, right?
That's some real shit right there.
Now that mascot is going to be a partner at a whiskey company. Pretty much.
But I mean, do you think so? Believe it or not, that was a great line. But I actually thought that's what the mascot was doing.
Yeah.
I thought all that foam would have protected him. You're telling me that You think the guy actually got legitimately fucked up?
I'm gonna tell you right now, if I'm his lawyer, he got CTE. That's the fucking letters I'm using.
Well, what do you think?
He got hurt for real. If
He did?
He could have. The reason is the force maybe made him hit the back of his head on the court. Maybe from that.
Oh,
Like,
I didn't think about the head on the court.
A straight jab through that.
But then that's his fault for falling to the fucking not being able to take a bump. I'm in the IWF now, brother.
Can you imagine it? Can you imagine it was like some poor cheerleader in that outfit, and like nobody knows it's a girl in there, and he's just beating the shit out of her.
Johnny,
could you imagine?
and by the way, there's a lot of ladies who do it
I
because
know.
they are they're smaller.
Yes.
And they do fit the mascot.
Yeah, they have bigger heads.
It
Yeah.
would be funny if they got somebody from the
Their
crowd.
heads don't need to be big. The fucking head is big on that. I heard you. Just because everyone else over there is ignoring your insanity doesn't mean I am.
My favorite-
Unfortunately, goes right into my left ear. He says that the mascots are all played by little skinny women with large heads. He doesn't. The mascot's head itself is big, not the person.
Could you imagine if somebody won a radio contest to be the mascot that day?
Oh, that would be
And it's like,
great.
yeah, let's go. And it's like,
But that fucking mascot, he's the asshole.
Yeah.
As an IWF guy who's been trained now in wrestling for the last 7 years,
Yeah.
everything, the arms have to go out, your back has to be flat, and you have to hit the ground with your arms, legs, and back all at the exact same time. And it spreads out the shock and the pain throughout your body. So if that fucking idiot is going in head first onto the basketball court, I blame him.
they got to be a little athletic, too, to be a fucking mascot. Because you got to do tricks and shit.
Yeah, the
I'm
cardio
with
must be
McGregor
good.
on this one. I'm sorry.
All right.
Plus, mascots are kind of stupid
They're
anyway.
meant to get beat. Didn't fucking Lou Pinella used to, like, sodomize him or Tommy Lasorda?
Tommy Lasorda got into an actual serious thing against the Phillies fanatic.
For real.
I
Yes.
think he burned his house down
Yes,
on
the
some
Philly
Italian
fanatic,
shit, yeah.
he got pissed off. The Philly fanatic had I think it was a little Tommy Lasorda doll, and he was doing wrestling moves on him like a mannequin. And Lasorda legitimately got pissed off, took his own dummy away, and then slapped the fucking fanatic in the nose.
Jocktober Junkie gave you a way to remember that, Roy. They're called mascots
Mascots.
because they wear a mask.
There you go. They're called
okay.
mascots because of the mask.
Thank you.
That
Thank
way
See?
you don't get confused. Is
Thank
that
you,
their head or a
Chuck,
mask?
Chuck.
They're called mascots, not head.
See?
you. All right.
What did he call them? No, what did Roy call them?
Big heads.
He called them big heads.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
you
what
got
he
big
thinks
heads.
their names are. The big heads.
Big-headed
The
women.
sports big heads.
Big-headed women.
So I'm with McGregor. And now since this is a UFC show
Yeah.
going forward.
I love it.
But I will say Amanda Nunes. You know a little bit about her? She's
yeah.
supposed to be like one of the greatest women of all time.
I don't know.
One
she
of the
got-
greatest women of all time. Yeah.
Women fighters.
She's up there
Yeah.
with Betsy Ross.
In the UFC, you fuck.
She knocked Betsy Ross's old ass out.
Amanda Nunes wins the match, is a double champion,
Yeah, no, I know
lays
she-
both belts on the line, says, outski.
Yeah.
I'm out.
That's right.
She don't even have 30 wins, though. She got
So I'm
5
going to
losses.
ask the rest of you fuckheads,
Yeah.
who is the best athlete who just called it quits? Just like that. And in their prime. In their prime, who was the best who said, fuck it, out.
Oh, okay.
Outie, outie, outie.
Huh.
All right.
I got a few names for you, but I'm not going first. I'm the sports master. Sports master don't go first.
Okay.
Anyone got a name? Go ahead, Roy. Anyone from the world of highlight, since that's the only sport you know?
No, but I got one from soccer, David.
All right, who?
Pele.
Is that true, John? You're Ecuadorian.
I don't know if he left on time. Didn't he go over to cosmonauts or some shit?
Yeah,
like
he went
that?
to the cosmonauts.
He
went in
He
his
did
prime.
go to the cosmonauts.
Yeah.
But that didn't count, is what you're saying? Because that was more of like an exhibition.
Exactly. It's like he joined the Harlem Globetrotters.
He retired
basically.
from Brazil in his prime.
I'd say so.
All right, I'm going to give Roy the points. 3 points for Roy. Bobby?
Michael Jordan
Jordan.
walked away from basketball to play baseball at the prime of his career.
I
Literally
can
just
agree with
third
that.
repeat.
Even though he came back, I can agree with it.
Okay.
And he came back twice. Came back as a Washington Wizard. Let's all forget about that. Let's pretend that never happened. Just like Michael's trying to do the last 10 years. That's a good
if
one.
you want to get me on a technicality there, I'll go with destroying videos. He was a kicker. At
Who?
Destroying videos. He was a Division I kicker.
Minus 8 points for whatever's happening right now.
You had him there.
Who is that?
He was a kicker who basically they went, you're making money from YouTube. If you keep making money from YouTube, you can't kick for our school, and he walked away. to keep making money on YouTube. And
Did he have an NFL career?
He may have. Like right now, there are teams that want him to try out,
And he
he's
won't
got
do
a good
it.
enough leg. He makes more money on YouTube than he
Get
would
out
kicking
of
in
town.
the NFL.
Then an
That's been his
NFL
answer.
contract. So this
Well, a
kid's making
kicker.
$5 million
Kicker
a
don't
year?
make money.
For a kicker, yeah. I mean, he's got a ton of views.
Yeah,
He
but if
really
you're
blew
good,
up.
Wait, so all he does is kick a ball on YouTube, and he's making millions of dollars?
Now he
I
does.
gotta-
That's what you should have did.
Right?
You should have listened to your dad.
Yeah.
His German dad who was always screaming at him, kicking the balls in Roisen! Kicking the second balls in! Scores in the goals in! Kicking the second balls in Roisen!
Very supportive guy right there. That's what's up.
That's what his dad used to do when Roy was 8 at the rec games in Long Island.
Jesus.
I know. Can you imagine the
Yeah.
rest of those fucking people?
You think you're a scary dad, Johnny. You have no idea.
Thank God it wasn't the Jewish Community Center.
Oh, God.
Kicking the Jordan! Kicking the second balls in like the Jordan stores in!
Gonna lower my hat.
Fire! Scoring the goals in! Put that second balls in the goals in the way the Jordan scores in the Evans instance. Now, Johnny,
Yeah.
you got one?
I got Jim Brown.
Jim Brown. Good one, John. You know what?
Left top of the game.
8 points for you. I tell you, you are on fire with your sports knowledge today. Usually you come in half-baked.
Well, I had enough time on the car ride over here, which is pretty fucking long.
Yeah.
It was long. Like, yo,
People complain about this place like we're in
No, the place is
fucking
lovely.
Roswell, New Mexico, for Christ's sakes. We're in North Jersey. You can get over real quick.
No, they brought me over. I was like, am I getting my button today? Am I going to get hit in the fucking back of the head? Like, Jesus,
You thought it was the part with Pesci
Yeah, like,
where they
no,
shoot him in the back of the
I
head?
really
He's
haven't-
gone.
I
He's
haven't
gone.
talked to
Nothing we
Dave
could
in a
do.
while. It's kind of random. Hey, you want to come out to the middle of Jersey? Like, sure.
It's not the middle. It's in Bergen County,
Yeah.
North Jersey. It's
Is this the
15
north-
minutes
it feels like it's
outside
the
of.
middle of Jersey.
No, I live in the middle of Jersey. I live in the central of New Jersey. Hour from New York, an hour from Philadelphia.
What do you see?
Okay? Listen to this. Listen to that song. What song is that, Roy?
I don't know, David.
When the days we set it out on the streets, shall run the American dream. At night we ride.
Bruce?
Oh, man, yeah, it's fucking Bruce. Roy and I don't even have this song planned for today. I won't sitting on the fucking around. Got to the Jersey Shore, everything's on the ground.
You know he never really had a blue collar job.
Oh, baby, this. Wait, what?
He's never had a blue collar job in his life.
You are full of shit.
I'm serious.
What are you talking about?
Elton
You're
John
serious.
said he was a puff. That's what he called him.
Elton John
Bruce Springsteen's
called
a
Bruce
puff.
Springsteen gay.
Yeah.
Oh. Wow, I love that
None
one.
of this can be substantiated.
Check
all
all.
of these opinions are from
serious.
Bronx Johnny of High Society Radio.
I like it, though.
You go to xhamster.com and you type in.
You're back on the X-Hamster?
Oh, yeah, you go on there.
X-Hamster was one of the first mobile porn sites.
Hey,
Like,
was
that
it?
You could reach from the
stuff.
original iPhone. Yeah.
I like that.
They had
You gotta pay
70s
respect
porn
to
on
the
there.
king.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
That shit was all right. All right.
You're sick, man. You watching the NBA Finals?
Fuck yeah. I love watching those Serbian terrorists that are Jokic's brothers in the group.
This guy's the greatest basketball player of all time, maybe. Nikola Jokic, the Joker.
I think he's white Elijah one. He's that good. He moves pretty good. He's not
I
fast,
call him basketball playing Gunther from the WWE. They have this
yeah.
European guy who just, is like just insanely efficient and entertaining.
They say slow, but they did some sports science shit where they measured his dribble time. He's not that far off from like a Steph Curry. It's the height that makes him look slow.
Really?
It's pretty good.
So he's way quicker and more athletic than we realized.
Deceptively fast is what they say
He's
about
got
white
that
athletes.
gait in his step, though.
Yeah, he's good. Yo, he's
No,
good. though.
the guy, it's the triple-double machine.
He hit some of the shots on. That's a carnival shot. That should have go in.
I would do anything. I will literally sell Roy Harder's left testicle to James Dolan if the Knicks can get Joker.
Won't happen
I
in
know
your
it's
lifetime.
not going to happen. If you're the Denver Nuggets,
He
why?
said, I'd rather go to war-torn Serbia again than just fucking play for the Knicks. So it's like, that's never going to happen.
Jesus Christ. You see
It
what
is.
happens when you have a James Dolan-owned team?
He's an asshole.
No one wants to come to this
He
team.
plays the blues. He's a white dude playing the blues.
He
And
sucks.
he's rich.
His shitty-ass coffee house band,
Ugh.
one of the worst fucking bands I've ever seen in my life.
Could you imagine?
And that black and white video. Did you know this?
No.
The Knicks owner,
Yeah.
James Dolan,
Yeah.
has a fucking banned.
Oh yeah, this I
a
did know.
black and white video
Yeah.
with the fuck. It's
Yeah.
like you're the owner of Cablevision and the Knicks and the Rangers. What the fuck is this?
Why not, David? He's got to do something with
It's
his time.
terrible. That's why not.
That's a bad habit to have if you're rich. Could you imagine you retiring from the next 20 years? He's like, yo, we got a surprise for you at your retirement party, and it's him and his shitty band fucking singing you off. You thinking you're gonna watch?
He looks like it. The video looks like remember those old commercials, at least in our area, about the Men's Warehouse.
Oh,
we're gonna make you look good.
Yeah.
And there was the guy with the beard.
Yes.
And he
You're
was
gonna
the
like
owner.
the way you
Yeah,
look,
you're
I
gonna
guarantee it.
right. You're gonna like the way you look. I guarantee it. And he had the beard. That's what James. It looks like that guy is singing
so
some
right.
shitty fucking song. It sucks. Like
It's really bad.
yeah, it's almost like if that guy from Men's Warehouse fronted Mumford and Sons somehow. You're like, this is the worst band I've ever heard.
In the Joker's defense, War Tour in Serbia is safer than outside of Madison Square Garden. Right now.
Nowadays, yeah, that's true.
Nowadays,
Yeah.
used to be just totally great outside the Garden. That was maybe the safest place in Manhattan,
Yeah.
It's one of them.
right?
When I first started working for you, yeah.
No shit went down there
Now it's
because you have
Jeff
Penn
Bush one
Station
out
there
there.
as well. Well, listen, we're fucking ripping apart all these musicians.
Yeah.
How about Roy Harder and I put our fucking money where our mouth is?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I hear you,
I'm
David.
with that.
So I think it's time for a song, John. Do you like the Bob Dylan?
Yeah, he's cool.
You like him? He's your favorite?
Not my favorite. He's he's
He's your number one, Johnny.
I won't say that.
Who's number one for you?
My number one?
Yeah.
Frank Sinatra.
Frank Sinatra.
Oh, wait a minute.
This ain't Frank Sinatra, Daddy. This definitely ain't Frank Sinatra. This is Bob Dylan. You understand that?
All right.
Come on, Roy. Underneath that apple suckling tree. Oh, yeah. Underneath that apple suckling tree. Oh, yeah. Underneath that tree, there's just gonna be you and me. Underneath that apple suckling tree. Oh, yeah. Old man down and caught and hooked down there. Oh, yeah. Old man down like a county hook, my man. Oh, yeah. Old man down and pull that hook. Line up, baby, and take a look. Old man down and a county hook. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Underneath that apple suckling tree. Oh, yeah. Underneath that apple suckling tree. Oh, yeah. Underneath that tree, there's just gonna be you and me. Underneath that apple suckling tree. Oh, yeah. Now I wish my soul had 7 years. Oh, yeah. And now I wish my soul had 7 years. Oh, yeah. If I fall on the burying ground, didn't catch your name, but it had a howl. And now down and down and down. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Underneath that apple suckling tree. Oh, yeah. Underneath that apple suckling tree. Oh, yeah. Underneath that tree, there's just gonna be you and me. Underneath that apple suckling tree. Oh, yeah. One more quarter. Underneath that apple suckling tree. Oh, yeah. Come on. Underneath that apple suckling tree. Oh, yeah. Underneath that tree, there's just gonna be you and me. Underneath that apple suckling tree. Oh, yeah. Come on. Come on, baby. Clap for him. Clap for him, Johnny. Oh, wow. Yeah, we're all right. We're okay.
Planning this shit. That was nice.
Sometimes Roy's endings get so trippy, I feel like we might be under attack.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure
So,
if like a plane is about to hit us.
Is that song about him going down on his chick? That's what it sounded like. He's under the bush.
No,
That's
I'm
pretty-
not one of those people who knows
Snotty,
what
right?
any song means.
Like, you're a big fan of band. Like, you know every guy that's ever played for GNR, right?
Yeah, but I don't know what any of the songs. I think "Welcome to the Jungle" is about Pitfall, the video game.
No.
You know, where you had to swing on the vines and shit. I don't know. I'm not a good.
right.
interpreter of shit. But I like music.
Yeah, who
Does
doesn't?
that count for something, Roy?
Of course it does.
Yeah,
It's
you're
for
Jesus.
everything.
You're a fanboy. That's what's up.
Fanboy. You know what, you piece of shit? No, hold on, Johnny. Johnny, you're a Yankees fan.
Fuck yeah.
Yankees 1-1 with the Boston Red Sox tonight.
Yeah.
Game 3. That's what they call a rubber match, my man. Mm-hmm. What do you think?
Got Yankees.
Do you like the Yankees' chances to win the World Series this year? Let's
No.
not fuck around and talk about making the playoffs.
No.
Let's talk about doing what the Yankees do. Winning goddamn championships.
Been a
Do
while.
you like their fucking chances?
This year, no. We don't got any starting pitching
No.
like that. There's no starting pitching.
Oh, Garrett Cole? He's a
He's
real
getting-
piece of shit at
he-
7-0?
He's not 7-0 anymore. He's been getting lit up. Look at that ERA.
I
giving
don't.
up- I
Who
think
gives
he's
a
like
shit about
third.
ERA? ERA doesn't help me when I'm making an argument about the guy's record.
Like Judge is hurt. He might be coming back, hopefully. And then
Judge will
Harrison
be
Bader
back.
got
It's a
hurt.
fucking toe injury. He's going to be back tomorrow.
That's a big motherfucker, man. I'm like, damn,
That's
he
a
broke
big-
the shit out of that wall. He look like Frankenstein leaving that ball.
motherfucker,
That's a big
And he got a big bat too, Johnny
Yeah,
boy.
You see, he has a video next time.
34 ounces, baby.
Maybe 36.
Yeah, maybe.
Seen that shit on X Hamster.
Yeah.
We were actually talking about his bat, you sick freak. The Mets.
Yeah.
They're playing like pieces of shit, huh?
It's Buck
Apparently so.
Showalter's fault. He loses everywhere he goes. He couldn't even win on Seinfeld. Tom. He was terrible of a manager on there.
He was, wasn't he? I mean, he had the two bad things that happened, which was he was the Yankees manager in 95.
Yeah.
Doesn't really get the axe. All his coaches got fired by
Did the right-
Steinbrenner,
yeah.
forcing him to resign.
Did the right
the
thing.
very next year,
Oh.
the Yankees win the World Series.
Started a dynasty.
He goes to the Diamondbacks.
Yeah.
They make the playoffs, are eliminated in the year 2000. The next year after he gets fired,
Yeah.
in 2001, the Diamondbacks win the World Series.
Wow.
Twice.
Two times.
In a matter of 6 years.
He lost out on what, 6 rings? Yeah, he missed out on 6 rings. That's fucked up.
Jesus. The Mets, though, are playing like shit. And
Yeah.
so they're asking the owner, Steve Cohen, if he's going to blow up the team.
Okay.
I mean, it's that much of a Mets crisis right now
Yeah.
in the New York area where they're saying, should we blow up the team? I'm surprised about that. I mean, we're still in June,
Yeah,
for
it's
Christ's
a
sakes.
$325 million roster.
Yeah, I know.
That's a lot of money.
what do
Yeah.
you mean by blow up the team?
Get rid of a
start
lot of their
some
star
people.
players
Oh, okay.
and start planning for the future because he's got the largest payroll in baseball and shit ain't
fucking-
working. They're
how-
under 500.
How much did he pay Dennis Quaid, a.k.a. fucking Justin Verlander, to pitch for them? Old motherfucker. I'm like, God.
Dennis
damn.
Quaid. I've never heard that
Yeah.
one before.
He always plays a baseball guy and shit. Him and Kevin Costner. It's just
he
old
does.
white motherfucker.
Yeah. Oh my God! Did you know I just watched a baseball movie yesterday?
What'd you watch?
If you can guess it, I'm gonna give you 50 points and a kiss on the mouth. Go ahead.
I'd take a shot. You got a shot? I'll do
No,
a shot.
50
It's a
points and a
Sunday.
kiss on the mouth. Let's
Can't
go.
be drowned on Sunday.
Let's
You want
go.
to give me a clue what the fuck the movie is?
No.
Wait,
It's
just-
one of the greatest baseball movies of all. It's a top 5 baseball movie.
Oh.
Bull Durham?
No, it's
That's your guess?
Yeah, that's my guess. Bull Durham.
I'm going with not Top Gun. What's the,
Top Gun.
not Top Gun? Not
They
Top
don't even
Gun.
play baseball in that shit.
Fucking, they play volleyball. If it's a sports movie,
hell
we're
no.
rechristening Top Gun into a volleyball
Oh,
No,
film.
my
it's the
God.
guy that looks like Tom Cruise in Top Gun. It's a comedy.
Oh, Major League?
Major League, thank
Yeah,
you.
with Charlie
Charlie
Sheen.
Charlie
Sheen.
Sheen. I always get Charlie and Tom
I
mixed
don't.
up.
That's a.
No one's ever said that before.
Well,
I don't think in the history of humanity.
Well,
You
that's-
get Charlie Sheen and Tom Cruise?
And Tom Cruise mixed up a lot. Yeah, they
Charlie
both have-
Sheen's the one with AIDS.
They both.
He beats it though daily.
He beats it, but he doesn't beat his crack addiction.
Oh, he
Tell you
doesn't.
that much. Robert, what movie did I watch? These guys are 0 for 2.
The Natural.
I watched The Natural.
Movie sucks. That movie fucking sucks.
Hey, you invited him, David, not me.
That movie's
Roy,
terrible.
that's one of the great soundtracks of
I
all
know.
time.
The music's
Scores in
good,
movie
sure.
history.
It's a fantastic score.
Johnny, just for the score alone, you should like The Natural. Ba ba.
Yeah, that was great.
Ba 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 ba.
premise-
Ba 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 ba.
The dude's career got laid out because of some pussy. At the end of the day, that's what happened. He
That happens a lot.
Oh, yeah.
It
Well,
but he
happened
did
to
not-
me
he didn't-
twice.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, my God.
Any more? Any more fucking funny thoughts, high society boy? You want to talk about me and my fucking failed relationship some more?
No.
Then let's talk to someone who I want to talk about the Mets. He's a little boy from outer space. And, well, there he is. Sports Robot. It's Sports Robot. Thank you, John. Johnny, that's Sports Robot talking.
Oh.
Were you unfamiliar with his voice?
He looks like Chinese Iron Man. It's kind of fucked up.
And by the way, all jokes, Johnny, come from Sports Robot. I'm merely his interpreter.
Okay.
Like Rey
You're his
from
vessel.
Star Wars, how she can interpret BB-8, I can interpret Sports Robot. So, hello, Sports Robot. How are you? He said he'd be better if I was used as chum during Shark Week.
Damn. Aggressive.
I know. All right. So, what do you think about all the things going on Major League Baseball? And then eaten by the Sharks. He's still on the Shark Week. Okay, let's get past it.
Nice.
So what do you think? Sports Robot says he's into the baseball, blah, blah, blah. Okay, talk to me about Steve Cohen, the Mets owner. What do you think of Mets owner Steve Cohen sticking by the team? Sports Robot says he's surprised. Usually a guy like that only stands by his shekels. Honey, this is
I
why
like this robot. It's pretty
this is
cool.
coming from Sports Robot,
Sure.
not me. We're not going in that direction, Sports Robot. What? Maybe, huh? Maybe the Mets can get some better relief pitching for Steve Cohen's bar mitzvah? I don't even.
That's a shred.
I know.
I don't know what the
You're a robot, but you're also a bigot. Are you sure? Yes, you
Anti-Semite
are.
would
Yes,
probably
you're
be.
anti-Semite. Yes, you are. Yeah. So what will it take for the Mets to turn this season around? He says, locate the 8-ball dealers who helped Doc and Darryl win the championship. Awful advice. Turned them into drug addicts. It's not funny.
And champions.
Yeah, not good advice, Sports Robot. He says, why not? He says, unlike these guys, those two crackheads actually won a World Series.
Jeez.
I know, right, John?
That's hysterical.
What? He says, what's the deal with Jerry Seinfeld? Why is he a Mets fan? Hey, Jerry, take your little socks hanger and shove it up your ass, you ping-pong ball-eyed doofus. What? He's obviously hating on Jerry Seinfeld. So. Why do you hate Jerry Seinfeld now? He says he's a Kramer guy.
Oh, God.
What? No, we're not going to talk about Michael Richards' infamous stand-up set. No, that wasn't funny when he said that word. No, it wasn't.
It's aged better with
No,
time,
it
I
wasn't.
think, right? People more forgiving.
We're getting out of this. Sports Robot, everyone.
All right.
No. We're not. No, sir. No, sir. No. We are not complimenting Michael Richards on that stand-up set. No, sir. No, I heard that.
That was a good
Little
joke.
fucker.
You heard what he
You
said?
see what he said
Yeah.
at the last second there?
The best time to get tickets to a Mets game is on a Saturday. Stadium's half empty. Pretty good. That went by pretty quick.
Johnny,
Yes, sir.
is it time to put you under interrogation
I guess.
for being the
I don't-
fucking shady character from the Bronx that everyone says you are?
All right.
All right. Roy, some, bizarre music of any kind, ambiance music. I just want you to make Johnny feel uncomfortable.
You got it.
For the most part.
That's my special.
Oh,
You're
you,
going to have to help me out. This is
where,
kinda high
what?
up.
He's coming up here?
Yeah, you're going to have to help me out. This is high up.
Okay.
Give me a hand.
Roy, stretch for us while we get these seats around. There he is. See, look at that. Look at that stretch. Roy, I should have put him on camera. Don't forget the arms. Don't forget the arms. Okay.
I don't think I'm on camera, David.
Okay. This is why I said, okay, all right. Don't worry about it.
Wait a minute.
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Okay, I guess, Johnny, you're coming right next to me, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Johnny, come on. Come on in, baby.
You going to fucking help me up here? Or?
Okay, John, you got it?
It's a little high up.
You got it, buddy?
Be my Miss Elizabeth, man.
Someone talk. Someone talk for me and Johnny.
I am talking for you and Johnny. So right now we've got Johnny on the stage. It looks like he took Dave's seat, but that's okay. He's sliding across.
This process we'll have to work on.
This is something we should expedite. You're right, Dave.
I like it. I think this is the best part of the show
Really?
right now.
I have nowhere to sit. He's
Yeah.
an inch away from me. All right.
Well, I can't move. I'm
a
sorry,
good
David.
lap dance.
I'm kind of planted right here.
Jesus.
All right.
Holy fuck.
I literally almost took it. And the chair went off the table, Roy. The chair went off the table.
Wow.
This is an awful setup. We're going to have to keep him there and split screen it next time.
Yeah.
I knew this was a bad idea, but I didn't want to say anything to him because Robert and I had another one of our discussions yesterday.
Uh-oh.
Hey, David, it just occurs to me. How do you spell interrogation?
Good question, Robert. INTERROGATION.
Cool. We got it then. We nailed it. It
Two
just
R's.
didn't look right.
Did you have 2 R's in
I
it?
did have 2 R's, like my last name.
All right. Roy,
Let's do
you
it.
got any ambiance for us, please? Thank you. That's good. Perfect. All right, so if you're not familiar with this bit, it's another Davey Mac Sports Program original. It's called Interrogation, and the object is to, you just get right on it. Don't forget.
Yeah.
I mean,
Right
on
on
and on
it.
it.
Right.
I mean, just suck
I'm not gonna
it like a
swallow that
dick,
shit.
baby.
I'm
Like a dick.
No, I'm fine. There's nobody. Is this like the
Do you want me to
accused?
take off my headphones?
No, it's
Will
fine.
that make you more comfortable?
No, it's fine. It's, it's high up. I don't like heights.
Just get that microphone right on it.
Yeah, but it's high up. You could have just
Come on.
came down and do
Come on,
this.
baby.
All right. That's
There you
too
go,
close.
baby.
You're too fucking.
See, baby? Isn't that good?
If I put my
Me and
elbow
you,
and like
baby.
touch
I'm
you.
gonna do the headphones off. State your name
Bronx Johnny,
and where you're from.
the Bronx.
That was
It's pretty simple.
pretty obvious. Have you ever stolen anything from a relative?
Yeah.
What?
Let's see, wallets, purses, social security numbers.
From who?
Family members, cousins, uncles, aunts, my grandparents.
Christ. What about, have you stolen anything from an employer?
I'm not answering that.
No comment?
No comment. I have, but I'm not saying which ones. Shout out to the New York Yankees fabulous team. Terrible security.
Did you ever get any Derek Jeter's wristbands while you were Yankee Stadium security guard?
Hell nah, man. I wish.
If you witnessed a 6-year-old robbing a store with a shotgun, what would you do?
I'd go the other way.
You'd run out?
I would not fucking be there. Like, kids can't shoot right. You get hit by accident. Shit. You ever seen The Wire?
You wouldn't see. I think I'd try to throw something at the child.
So they can shoot your ass. You're fucking
They're
taller
not
than
gonna
this.
hit me. A fucking kid's barely gonna
They
be able to
shoot
squeeze
up,
the trigger.
Dave. You're pretty fucking tall.
Name 4 words that rhyme with gum.
Come.
That's word number 1.
All right. Dumb.
There you go.
Slums.
Okay.
Drums.
Good.
Oh.
But it's interesting. Number 1 was cum.
Yeah, that's what I do, dog.
You didn't even have to say cum.
Oh, yeah.
That's what you do?
I got 2 kids, man. I shoot nice. I just had the daughter. I told you this shit.
You definitely are a criminal. You know that?
Yeah, I guess.
You're going to jail.
I mean, I'm
going to
dean-
make sure you go
I'm
to
a
jail.
dean at a high school. That's gonna be a tough fit. I'm a part of the community.
Would you rather let
Yeah.
the Incredible Hulk step on your dick or a miniature Ant-Man jump in your ass?
I'd rather get my dick stepped on. At least that's straight.
See, I totally disagree.
My nuts are still there, right?
The Incredible Hulk steps on your dick, it's probably out of commission for the rest of your life, I would
So I
think.
got my nuts though.
And fucking the little Ant-Man is gonna shrink this size and just jump in my ass like it's a swimming pool.
What if he
I'll be fine.
What if he sneezes and shit? Just grows inside of you. You gonna die with a dude inside of you? I don't want to go like that.
So far, this interrogation, I've got concerns about you.
All right.
I'm pretty sure you've done all of these crimes.
I don't know. Get my dick stepped on is a crime.
Have you ever pissed on a relative's clothing to get revenge?
You know I.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
My cousin.
I did something great. One time,
Wow.
someone was moving out,
Yeah.
and I pissed in the drawers.
That's crazy. They
And
took the
I
drawers
made
with them?
sure, yeah,
They
because
took the
and then the
drawers.
urine saturated into the
It
wood.
just got into the wood. That's
You
tough
like
to
that?
get out. That's hysterical.
It's impossible to get out.
No, you can't get that shit out. You can put baking soda in it.
Yeah.
Don't do nothing.
I was eating fucking asparagus for 9 weeks
Oh.
before I fucking pissed in all those
Man,
drawers.
that's right.
Sock drawer, underwear drawer, it's all got Davey Mac piss and DNA all over it.
Damn.
Ever jerk off in the library?
Yeah, I was in high school. We didn't do that nice.
That makes 2 of us.
Oh.
Oh, high school?
Yeah.
Mine happened last week.
Nice. I didn't know they still had libraries. You having a good time.
Do you ever think Keith Hernandez and Ron Darling fucked?
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah,
They-
right?
they're
Back
two-
in the day, Maybe not now, even though they're still in the booth together.
Yeah,
but back in the day, right?
I think Gary's got some intel on Keith that he didn't snitch about.
Wait, Gary?
Yeah.
You're saying Gary Carter's on this?
Cohen. He's got him on the record. He's like, yo, I know you didn't snitch on that guy, Keith.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to suck it. And then you have to let Ant-Man go in your ass. It's some weird shit like that. Yeah, call for my fucking God.
Sorry.
Is the air still that bad out there?
Your points are just so intense. It's causing my lungs to shut down.
Right.
Who's the most dishonest person at Gas Digital?
Holy shit, don't do this.
Yes, I'm doing it. It's interrogation, motherfucker.
It would be
You
me.
thought all these were going to be wacky layups?
No, it would be me. I'm the most dishonest person there.
You are?
Yeah.
I believe you.
Okay. You should. I'm dishonest.
I mean,
You
some of
should
the
buy it.
shit he said today has been bad shit.
But if he says he's dishonest, why are you believing him?
Excellent
There
point
you
by
go.
Robert. +5 for him, -2 for you.
All right.
What would you rather be?
Yeah.
I want you to think about this and give me a real answer.
Okay.
A circus clown
Yeah.
or a lawnmower salesman?
Shit.
Yeah, it's a tough one, ain't it?
Lawnmower.
This is going to tell me a lot about your psychology and, the inner workings. See, I specifically craft each interrogation for the person so I can learn more about what's going on upstairs. Psychology.
I'd probably say a clown.
Clown?
Yeah.
Okay, so what the psychology says is for you upstairs, everything north of the eyebrows is oatmeal. That's what the psychology test says.
Fucking also, you depending on commission and shit, you don't go nowhere. Clowns, you go town to town, you get your dick sucked.
You're getting interrogated.
All right.
Not me.
All right.
Ever farted in a hospital?
Yeah, that's what you do in the hospital.
That's what you do. No, you visit a loved one who's sick.
Yeah.
You
They
give
want-
flowers.
They were on death's bed. If they complained about it, then I performed the miracle.
No, but I'm just trying to understand because you almost made it sound synonymous, like a hospital.
Yeah,
what
you
you
go
do
and
is,
you fucking wait, you can't fart in a fucking hospital?
Who would you rather? Would you rather let Batman give you a hand job or the Joker give you a rim job? Important question, please. This is interrogation.
Probably hand job. Seems a little soft.
From Batman.
Cause he got those
Got
nice
the
gloves.
gloves.
Yeah.
No,
I think
they're
they're
not
silk.
nice gloves. They got spikes on them. You ever
No,
see?
but
How is he
it's
supposed to
not-
climb on the wall? He's
It's
got
not-
little spikes on
It's not
them.
on the palm. It's not on the palm.
Oh,
and
yeah, it
shit.
is.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Give a nice little rub and tug, man.
You ever witness a crime? Yeah, when he looks in the mirror. He's committed all the fucking crimes that he's witnessed.
I didn't say that.
What would you rather have as a pet? This is very serious, a very important question. It's going to teach me a lot about your psychology. Would you rather have an Ewok or a Jawa as a pet? You know the difference,
Ewok,
right?
Yeah, I like an Ewok.
Not a Jawa?
No, Ewoks are cuddly, man.
Why not a Jawa? They'd be able to do a lot with technology-wise. If your TV broke, they
Yeah,
could fix
but I
it.
don't know if we'd understand each other that well. I mean, I'd like them to-
Mutati? You don't know it? I mean, come
I'd
on.
like if they'd steal shit, be cool, but then it comes back to me like, yo, your shit stolen, you going to jail. I ain't doing time for it.
Lastly, Johnny, am I the greatest of all time?
Sure.
That's it. Interrogation. We learned a lot about you.
I feel like the clown
learned-
question wasn't fair.
We learned that you. Which one?
I don't think the clown question was fair. Because if you're a lawn salesman, what did it say about if you're a lawn salesman guy? You just stay in one area.
It said if Johnny
Your
said.
marriage is gonna fucking fail.
Hold on. It says if you were a lawnmower salesman,
Yeah.
the psychology says I would have said the exact same thing. 'Cause this is all bullshit.
Fucking boring life.
This is going to be my favorite part of the show, watching Johnny get off this stage
Yeah, no,
now.
wait. See, hey, we're very close to the end. Does he have to leave?
Maybe
Can
we
we
should
just
keep him
finish
up
it?
here.
We should just keep him up there. Why not?
Yeah.
Gonna
We'll
have
just
to
keep
climb
you-
Dave's back to come downstairs.
All right, real quick then. Some real quick shit here, Johnny. Johnny, are you enjoying this experience?
Oh, it's fucking fun.
Would you
in
like
here.
to come back?
Yeah, I would have fucking enjoyed the shit.
We'll
out
never
of it.
see you again after it taking him supposedly however long.
Oh no, the best part was the guys
You
came.
motherfuckers are very, very. You know, I
Yeah.
commuted from where I am in New Jersey to Sirius XM every day,
Yeah.
6 days a week for years, and
got
it
you.
was a 2-hour trip each way, so 4-hour round trip for 6 days
I
a
did
week.
more than you did.
6 days a week. Six
I
days
did
a week.
5, but I was Bronx to Staten Island. So there you go. That's 3.5 both ways.
So, Dave, we got everybody in the car. Can I tell you about the trip real quick?
Yeah, please.
So we got everybody in the car, and I was like, hey, Bronx Johnny, what type of music do you want to hear? And he was like, I don't care. And then I asked Roy, and he said he didn't care. So we listened to Sylvia's Mother, and by the time the song was over, it was just me awake.
Yeah.
Literally,
Everyone fell asleep.
me and Johnny was
It
snoring.
was a comfortable ride. What do you want me to say?
That's the way to do it. I say you take a little snooze.
Yeah.
I tried myself, but I nearly, caused a goddamn 8-car pileup
that's-
because
you're
I was the one
driving.
driving.
I have to pretend like I'm sleeping. That's the only way Bobby can keep his eyes focused on the road. Otherwise,
That
he
is
keeps
a real
talking to me and looking at me.
I gotta say this real quick because it was just a story that made me chuckle. Chris Paul thinking he's gonna get sympathy. Chris Paul essentially is the John Elway, pre-Super Bowl John Elway at this point.
Okay. Can't
the
win.
greatest player probably in the league who is ringless, who has not won a ring. Either him or Harden, but probably Paul's a little bit better,
Paul's
right?
better,
So anyway, Chris Paul, I guess getting sympathy because he yet again had a season and a postseason where he did not win a championship.
Yeah,
Still
got
looking for
hurt.
that first ring. He says that a little kid at his daughter's school was bullying his daughter.
Oh, God.
The quote is, "Your daddy ain't never gonna win no championship." Quote unquote.
Who's the kid, Mick from Rocky? What the fuck is that?
The reason
Your
why I'm
dad's a
bringing
bum.
this up is that is considered bullying.
That's not bullying.
If fucking just casual sports smack talk is bullying, I'm going to fucking hell tomorrow.
Oh yeah, this is.
I mean, what? Come on, Chris Paul.
Like, if you wanna cut
gotta
his-
be a little more thick-skinned.
If you wanted to cut his kid's ass, you go to her like, yo, your daddy got Kanye seconds.
Oh.
Shit like that.
Jeez.
They got wrapped up in that. That's why you bring that up. Because you kids. That's how kids joke. Yeah. I work in a school. That's what they do. Terrible.
What do you do? What school do you work
I'm a
at?
dean. I'm not giving a
we're not
name.
Come on, give me the school. I want to go. I want to visit the school tomorrow. We're going to
I
have
won't be
some
at
fun.
work
I'm going to be out there. I'll be like,
the-
hey,
I already-
substitute teacher Dave is here. Mr. McDowell. All right, kids, line up. Line up. I'm going to get this ball. I'm going to throw it at all of your heads.
Yeah.
All right. Whoever doesn't move gets a Jolly Rancher.
I mean, you can't play dodgeball no more, though.
I didn't say dodgeball. I'm not gonna use one of those red balls. I got a Yankee baseball that I'm gonna throw at these kids' heads.
Christ.
What? If they don't move, if they show a little goddamn bravery, they get a Jolly Rancher. I think that's good teaching as
They
far as
might
I'm
shoot
concerned,
you
right?
in the fucking parking lot, but sure. Yeah.
Well, that's true. Kids these days. Johnny, it's such a pleasure to be here with you. Real quick, who's
I
winning
love-
the Stanley Cup Finals? Las Vegas Knights
Oh, Vegas, definitely.
or Florida Panthers?
Yeah, Florida looks beat. They look
They're
tight
up
out there.
3-1. Vegas is gonna win this.
Vegas got that.
Were you gonna say something, Robert, or no?
No.
Oh, okay. Johnny, it's so great being here with you.
Like, this is closer than I
I
talk to
love
my
you.
wife. I love it, too.
I know.
It's intense.
I know.
Like, the shimmer going into your eyes is
Does it
fucking
make?
magical.
I mean, are you uncomfortable? I'm
Nah,
not.
I mean, I'm hard. I don't know about you, but I'm good. I'm filling up.
What would it take for us to kiss live
That's not
on the
gonna
Davey
happen.
Mac Sports
That's
Program?
not gonna fucking
Why?
happen, no.
Because Latinos aren't. They're not. Not big into that, right?
I'm prideful and shit. I'm not that prideful. What the fuck you talking about? Shit, no way.
Well, listen. You gotta love and respect the Bronx Johnny and the High Society Radio.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Long
And,
run.
you please come back any goddamn time you want.
I'll be
okay?
back next Sunday then. I'll
You're,
just show
you're,
up.
you're invited. You are invited for every Sunday forever
And
until
then,
the end of time.
Quick anecdote, because
Please.
the guys were nice enough to come pick me up and shit.
Yeah.
So I come downstairs from my house.
Were they also dressed in bathrobes like me?
No, it
Okay,
would have
with
been
the Yankee tickets?
It would have been cool, but they outside, they wearing shades, smoking cigarettes in the middle of the fucking street, and there's crackheads running around. Crackheads come look at shit.
Yeah.
Like, yo, who the fuck are these guys? Like, nah, they good. I know them.
They
why are
probably
you?
thought you were feds.
Yeah, I was like, why?
Like, there's no way. Roy Harder comes across as an undercover fucking fed.
Roy's got those mirror sunglasses so
Yeah.
you can see your fucking soul.
Yeah, he does
I'm like,
it.
What
Yeah.
are you doing?
Yeah, those two outside smoking.
Yeah, just smoking cigarettes. And I was like, yo, it looks like fucking Die Hard 3 and shit when they do the N-word joke. I like, we're not doing that, right? God, my wife's like knocking on the window, waving at me.
Roy's
like,
asking for a sandwich board. He's like, I got some shit to write down, Johnny. You got a Sharpie?
I was like, are there cameras in the car? Are we running a bit? Is Dave somewhere?
Fantastic.
Oh.
Oh, the amazing Bronx Johnny. Come on.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Come on. Roy Harder. Thank you so much, brother. Bob Dylan sounded good. Bobby Tambaro. Thank you so much. Do you have any stand-up dates?
July 15th, I will be in Bridgeport, Connecticut at the Bijou Theater with Earl David Reed. Come on out. It's one of the closest ones you'll see me doing a big show.
Look at that. All right, Bobby in the Bijou Theater in July in Bridgeport, Connecticut. Go look it up, and that'll do it.
Dave,
Bronx
one
Johnny,
thing.
yes, sir.
Next Sunday is Father's Day.
It is.
Roy and I were thinking, are we going to be here?
I could probably be here, but I think
that's
we're
gonna
a
take off for
discussion.
Father's
We're gonna have to take. We're gonna talk about this one. We'll probably,
So we probably
So
can't
there is a
be
chance
here.
we won't be here next
Good
week.
point.
All right.
So
Yes.
programming alert. There's, I would say, right now, looking at Roy's eyes, an 85% chance that we will not be here next week.
Yeah.
And that's, but that's fine. We're here every single Sunday, and we're going to keep on rocking.
Lovely
And
place.
if you want more fun shit, again, patreon.com/EastsideDave. We're doing these Tales from the Satellite episodes, which are going incredibly well.
That's what's
Maybe
up.
we got to do a Bronx Johnny episode in the future.
That is
Sextravaganza.
Oof.
Remember that?
We actually didn't cover this in our episode, but he called in at one point during the choking saga, and Earl was like, "I'd choke Johnny if he was here," and Johnny just went, "No, you fucking wouldn't."
Earl threatened to choke Bronx Johnny.
And Bronx Johnny without missing a beat just went, "No, you fucking wouldn't."
Fucking shit. That's like when one of the stupid ass motorcycle guys in the billiards hall tries to fucking challenge Arnold Schwarzenegger in Terminator.
Exactly.
And you're always like, hey, you stupid redneck, you're gonna get fucking paralyzed by Arnold if you keep up the lip. Wow, I apologize on
That's
behalf
all
of
good.
Earl
He's
Douglas.
got weak
I was a
wrists.
producer at the time. I was
I was there.
considered
You gave me
number
my
one
name. I was
superstar
there.
producer,
Yeah,
but I still
got
apologize.
That Ichiban #1 going for you.
That's
That shit
right,
was hard.
baby. Ichiban.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Johnny. Listen, you're the greatest. High Society Radio
man.
on
Yep.
Gas Digital. Make sure you
Thursdays,
check it
8
out.
p.m.
Thursdays at 8 on Gas.
Yep.
Roy Harder, the musical genius. Bobby Tamburo, comedy producing Dynamo. My name is David Mac. Thank you all to Davey Mac Sports Program people watching. Keep on watching. Spread the word. We're back like a heart attack. It's the Davey Mac Sports Program. Good night, everyone.